Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel, and today we are back in Lemans Ultimate in 40-minute race at Spa, and we have qualified P4 and we are doing burnouts just so that we have traction at the start of the race. And this has been a really awesome race for us, and the car in front of us or the car behind us in a Cadillac, the car alongside us in Cadillac, and the guy in Lamborghini, we had an epic fuel saving pit stop strategy race with them, and we are racing in Spa. Our first aim is to get away from the pack behind and try to avoid any collision. And let's try to get to turn one. And without any incident, surprisingly, at Spa, we are away and we are racing. And now you can see there is a Cadillac right in front of us and a Lamborghini right behind us, and we will be in a race long battle with these two cars. But a strategy that we made right before the race start will haunt us at the end of this race. As you can see, we are on soft tires, so we will have to do a lot of management. We have another set of soft tire. We will have to see when we pit if we can. We have the time to take an extra pair of soft tire. If we are able to take the pair of that soft tire, we will be the fastest car in the second stint. There was a little love tap from the guy behind, and we are away with zero incident in lap 1, turn 1. Everyone in the same formation that they started. Now let's try to get in the rhythm of the race and try to save our tires and try to overtake the car in front of us and defend from this Lamborghini behind, because you can see he is pretty aggressive. He just wants to overtake us and try to move further ahead. On lap 5, you can see the Cadillac has pulled away and the guy behind in Lamborghini is catching up to us, and we make a small mistake which will put us under pressure because the Lamborghini is now thinking of attacking us. I think the grip of our tires are fading, and we were almost about to spin out, but we are pointing in the right direction. But this gives the opportunity to the Lamborghini driver to overtake us on the outside, but nothing doing. We had the inside line. He might have the run on us again. Let's try to defend the inside line. We won't defend, but he backs out of it because there might have been incident if he had gone for that move. Pretty heads up racing for the guy behind us, and that Cadillac is getting away, and the guy in P1, he is flying. He's 3 seconds clear of the guy in P2. He's doing 1:2:01.1 on lap 7. You can see they are G2 cars, and we have caught up to the Cadillac. His lead is down to 1 second on us, and this Porsche, we will catch him on the wrong part of the track, which will slow us down. And you can see Cadillac has pulled a half a second on that because of that exit, but I think he is also struggling, and our tires are holding on pretty well. But the Lamborghini is back in action, and there are more GT3 cars which will hinder our exit from these two left-handers. We have to slow down, and Lamborghini is right on our tail. We will have to do the defending on the next turn. We will take the inside line because that Lamborghini has the run on us, and we will show him the outside line. And you can see we are struggling on tires, on medium tires. He's able to make a move on the outside which turns to the inlet, and he has overtaken us in an awesome and brilliant move. Pretty good racing from both of us, no contact, and pretty amazing overtake from the guy in front of us. But we will have the run on him. We are 0.2 of a second behind him, and as you can see, we are pulling, and before even the braking zone, we are right behind him. We have to lift off because of the aero wash, and which will hinder our opportunity to overtake him on the bus stop chicane, and he also defended the inside line. Let's try to still overtake him here, but you can see when we are trying to get on the power, we don't have the tires to get on throttle fast, and we are fast in the straight line, but under traction, the Lamborghini pulls away from us because of the tire choices he made. And he is also under 1 second behind the Cadillac. If these two guys fight it out, we might have a chance to get P3. We are gaining on him, as you can see. Again, we might try to make a move on him on the inside, but there is a Mustang and we won't be able to make a move on him on the inside. We are too far behind, but we are not out of this race. Let's look at the replay and see that awesome overtake. As you can see, we are trying to unlap us from the GT3 cars, and we weren't able to get on the power, and that Lamborghini was able to get on the power. He had the run of us. We had to defend the inside line, and he sticks the car to the outside line, which will turn to the inside line and makes a sweet pass on us. Pretty awesome and respectful racing from both of us. Really enjoyed battling with him in this race. You can see it from another angle. Yeah. I wish my every race was like this. On the next lap, lap 8, you can see he is trying to unlap himself again from the GT3 cars, and he has a moment. We will again get a run on him, and we are at his exhaust pipe, at his gearbox, and we have to lift off because he was swerving left and right, and I didn't want us to take us both out of this race, so I decided to not to overtake him. That Cadillac has started pulling away from us. His gap is up to 3 seconds on that Lamborghini, so it's our battle for P4 now. Yeah. We might have to undercut him or something like that. On lap 11, we both decide to box, and you can see under pits we were able to gain a little time on him, and the guy in P3 in yellow Cadillac pitted 2 laps before us, so he might be under pressure. He will have to do a lot of fuel saving that gives us a free pit stop, but we will still have to do overtaking on him on the track. After the pit stop, you can see Lamborghini has completed pit stop, and with that we completed a pit stop, and we came right alongside the Lamborghini, and we were side by side in the pits, and it was a race to the pit exit line, but we had to back out of it because of that turn, or else we would have been in the wall. But guys, do you remember that yellow Cadillac? Yes, he will be back in the picture right about now. You can see he's coming from Eau Rouge, and you can see that green Lamborghini, and we are coming right out of the pits, and we were able to overcut him, but he had the hotter tires. He made the move on us. I decided to give the position up, and he goes on the outside and try to attack that Lamborghini, but somehow Lamborghini overcuts him. We sit behind these two guys for quite a few laps, and we had no other option. These two guys were 5/10 quicker than us. Our tires were gone, but that Cadillac had a moment on the gravel, so I thought this is a chance to overtake him. But our tires are totally dead. 2 laps remaining in this race, and we are struggling for the pace. As you can see, we are pretty slow, and going to the large sector, you can see we get on the power too early and we lose traction, and that's a battle over for us. But even fighting so hard with 2 guys, I was able to maintain my P5 position. As you can still see, we are struggling on this tires, and we came into P5. Pretty good result, pretty good racing. After the race, I caught on the keyboard and congratulated both of the guys on awesome race, and the guy in Lamborghini for his podium. So guys, if you like this video, please consider subscribing to the channel. We're trying to reach 500 subscribers anytime soon. Thank you.